What we need in the United States is not division. What we need in the United States is not hatred, is not violence and lawlessness, but is love and wisdom and compassion toward one another. Feeling of justice toward those who still suffer within our country, whether they be white or whether they be black.
I'm alive and sober today only because of the access I had to treatment.
But what brings so many others through these revolving doors is the fact that jails have become de facto treatment centers for people with serious mental illnesses.
Isn't it time that we began to look at mental illness as a disease instead of a crime?
It can happen to anyone.
President Kennedy made it very clear that those with mental illness need no longer be alien to our affections or beyond the help of our communities. We need everybody to be part of the solution.
And so we need to start treating people in this country, not jailing them, because every life is precious.
The United States now has the highest rate of incarceration in the world.
Our prison population has expanded eightfold since 1970.
Even though over the last 20 years, the crime rate has actually dropped.
Once you get in the system, it's almost impossible to get out.
Many of these inmates have mood disorders, but some face bigger challenges like schizophrenia or bipolar disorder.
How many of you were self-medicating using drugs and alcohol?
Is prison really the place to help people get better?
Love actually sees the truth of who we are. We each have value, we each have worth, we each have merit. We need each other. We're interwoven in each other's destiny. And if there's injustice facing you, it affects me, and I have to work to correct that.
To young people, I would say that telling your story gives you an opportunity to realize that you are not alone in whatever struggle you're going through.
We need to find ways to embrace these challenges, these problems, the suffering, because ultimately our humanity depends on everyone's humanity.
Everyone I've talked to who has successfully overcome their challenges with addiction has done so in part because they had a source of compassion and love in their life. We should never forget that in the fight against addiction, compassion is our most powerful weapon, and all of us have the power to prescribe that.
We must be there for each other. We must empower each other. We are called to be a nation of love.